Hello, Ukrainian learners! You have probably noticed that I've posted a lot of vocabulary videos, and my vocabulary videos never include any kind of transcription. It's usually just a word, Ukrainian word, the English translation, my voice pronouncing this word, a picture, and that's it. Sometimes some examples as well, it depends, but usually that's it. And some of you asked me to include the transcription, and I always say no. And that's why. First of all, what do you mean by transcription? Because transcription is the visual representation of what was said. So if you can hear me saying this word, and you can see the text on your screen, it means that it is the transcription. So this word has been transcribed already. Or maybe you mean the phonetic transcription, like in English. Ukrainian does have phonetic transcription, and it looks like this. Do you really think that this transcription can help you to read the Ukrainian word? I don't think so. To read this transcription, you need to learn the symbols of phonetic transcription first, right? So it makes everything even more confusing. But I understand what you mean. When you say that you need transcription to Ukrainian words, it means that you need Ukrainian words written using the English letters, right? In other words, you need transliteration. You need Ukrainian words transliterated into English. But transliterating Ukrainian words into English sometimes is a very bad idea. First of all, because the transliterated word doesn't represent the actual pronunciation of this word in Ukrainian. For example, if you look at this transliterated word and you try to pronounce or read this word looking only at the English letters, you would get something like счастья, right? But the actual pronunciation is счастья. Yeah, so very different. But you cannot show the exact correct pronunciation of Ukrainian words using English letters because English doesn't have the means for this. Even if you use the symbols of phonetic transcription, still English doesn't have the means for this. So reading transliterated Ukrainian words will not help you read them correctly and pronounce them correctly. And by the way, you cannot transliterate them differently. I mean, you cannot transliterate the Ukrainian words the way you like, the way you want, using different letters, because the way Ukrainian words should be transliterated into English is actually regulated by the law. There is an actual document with all the rules you need to know to transliterate Ukrainian words correctly. You can have a look at it if you want. I'll put the link in the description. So if you want to transliterate the word счастье and you want to write it using English letters, you would get something like this, and this is the only correct option. The other reason why transliteration is not good for you is because it slows down your progress in learning the language, in learning to read this language. And I know what I'm talking about because I used to do the same thing at school when I was studying English. For example, you can see the English text, the original text, and you write down the same text but transliterate it into Ukrainian. So, for example, if you have a sentence like, I like to read books in English, we used to write down the same sentence in Ukrainian letters, and we got something like, I like to read books. Yes, everybody did that at school. We had a book, and we used to write down the Ukrainian transliteration just above the original text with a pencil. And for example, when the teacher told us to read a sentence from a text or to read a paragraph, we just ignored the original text and we read the Ukrainian letters, right? This way, we made sure that it was not actually necessary to look at the original text. But if we saw the same text without this transliteration with a pencil, we couldn't read it correctly because we were not practicing reading English words. We were not trying to remember the spelling. We were not trying to remember the way this word is pronounced, right? So it was very difficult. And reading English words was very difficult for us because you cannot read the English word correctly unless you know this word, unless you know exactly how to pronounce this word, right? But when it comes to Ukrainian, it's actually much easier because if you learn the alphabet, if you learn the way the letters are pronounced, you can already start reading. So my recommendation is to stop transliterating Ukrainian words into English. If you want to improve your Ukrainian faster, you need to learn the alphabet and you need to start reading right away. It's actually not that difficult. I have published a short ebook, a guide for Ukrainian learners who want to learn Ukrainian alphabet, who want to start reading Ukrainian, and it consists of a lot of different exercises. We are starting to read Ukrainian words that consist of the letters you already know, because there are letters in the Ukrainian alphabet that look and sound the same way they do in English. And you can start reading the words that consist of these letters, and after that you'll add more and more letters, so you'll be able to read more and more words. And there are a lot of different exercises, a lot of different pictures, tips, tongue twisters, texts, and so on. So if you are interested, check out my Instagram. There is a lot of information about this book there, and all the links are available there too. So I hope this information was useful. If you disagree or agree, let me know down in the comments. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you are new to my channel, check out my other videos as well. I post grammar lessons, short stories in Ukrainian, vocabulary videos, listening tests, games, and more. Check out my shorts as well. There, I post Ukrainian word of the day videos with short analysis of a chosen word with examples. And my favorite format, Ukrainian Song of the Day, where I choose part of a song's lyrics, translate it for you, and select the vocabulary you might find useful. If you like music, I hope you can find some nice Ukrainian songs there as well. To get flashcards to my vocabulary videos, as well as additional materials to my videos, you can subscribe to my Telegram channel. You'll find the link in the description. Everything is available for free. Soon, there will be even more interesting videos for Ukrainian learners. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Have a nice day and see you in the next video.